Michael, what's the matter?
I gotta go to the doctor. I've got a bladder infection.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Welcome to the Pew!
Welcome to the Pew!
Live at PS1. Although we won't be live by the time you see this.
We will be dead.
No, we will be alive.
Oh, we will be alive. Oh,
But not live.
but not live. What will we be?
We'll probably be sleeping since this comes out at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Obviously.
I'll probably be sleeping too. Well, maybe not. It's my vacation this week, so I'm on a staycation in New York City where I'm just going to go nightclubbing every night.
I think a staycation. New York City is a perfect city to have a staycation.
I agree. So all the money that I would have spent on going to some foreign country or hotels, I'm just going to spend it in clubs, on drinks and other stuff.
Spend money on drinks? You?
Yes, I always try to buy one drink in every party I go to support the promoters. Because they're judged by that.
Listen, people are judged by how many drinks you buy.
Yes. Remember? We had a meeting with a club.
This new judgmental society we're living in.
Right.
Judged by how many drinks your friends buy.
Right. We're not judging, but everybody else is. Wait till you get to Love Gun.
I don't like people who judge like that.
You never did.
I still don't. What's going on? What's on this agenda?
We are trying not to judge the Ohio mother who posed her 2 children next to her husband's coffin at the open casket funeral. We're not trying to judge her. But I would say that it's a little disturbing. I was taken aback by the picture because they look so happy next to the guy.
They do look really happy. I was imagining them to be more sarcastic happy, but it's more evil this way actually because it looks more innocuous. They smile.
In Michael's judgment, he thinks she's a bitch.
I think she is a bitch. But the fact that it's not sarcastic makes it even worse. I think.
Well, is it or isn't it sarcastic?
I don't think it is. I think I think it deep down it is, but it doesn't appear to be, which makes it worse. It makes it more evil.
See, I can't tell the mode. Like, are they smiling because they're nervous? Are they smiling because they're crying inside?
They're not crying.
Or are they smiling because they're glad he's relieved that he's dead?
They're not crying inside.
And what about those little children? What are they thinking?
I mean, obviously, not obviously, but I mean, it looks like the mother just said, Mom, smile with mommy, or something. Find a Teddy's dead body, or something. I mean,
and you know what I hate, and I don't even know if I should admit this, but that guy who's in the coffin is really hot.
Of course he is.
I mean, he looks really good.
Well, he looks dead or alive. He looks good.
I mean, I just, for some reason, I was attracted to him. No, not if he's dead.
No.
Because then he couldn't get it up. I mean, rigor mortis maybe, but that's not good enough.
Could you?
Well, not if he's dead.
Have another glass of beer, Ernie, and then we'll ask you again. Here, Ernie, could you get it up?
I think I could. We'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the Pew.
back
Welcome
to the view at PS1, the MoMA.
Museum of Modern Art.
Contemporary.
Except it has,
It's not modern.
antiques.
It's not
All
modern.
contemporary except for one antique.
It's not modern.
One
It's
thing. The
contemporary.
antique of the week.
Everything here is contemporary.
Glamorous
And
antique.
everyone here is
Glamorous
contemporary.
antique. Everyone except one. And that's a glamorous
And
antique.
stop putting yourself down
A
like
glamorous antique.
You
Well,
are still- you're
I am
still
not,
contemporary.
I am not. You're right. I am. I am not 50.
Stop putting
But once I
yourself
become
down.
50, then I will be an antique. And then I will no longer be contemporary. But you know what? There's more to life than being contemporary. It's not always wrapped up to be contemporary. No.
that. Possibly not.
No, you wouldn't remember. But it's not always wrapped up. There's plenty of negative about being contemporary. Very contemporary.
Yeah, that need to keep up.
Yeah, keeping up. It's hard enough to keep up with the Kardashians. But I try.
Hence our discussion about Idiocracy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the Kardashians are perfect examples. I think the Kardashians were probably modeled after this movie. This is a new segment we're starting. The Fall of Rome. And we'll have a segment now, right?
Spelled R-O-A-M.
Yeah, because we're going to have like a do-do-do-do-da, right? Like a do-do-do-do-da.
We'll see about that.
Do-do-do-do.
We just had it.
Fall of Rome. Okay, and this is going to be a new segment where we're going to introduce different
Rome,
examples.
Texas, not Rome, Italy.
Rome, it's like Rome if you want to, all around the world. That's right. Yeah. So these are different examples of how America has actually become idiocracy.
Well, let's show one.
And the first one is this example from Walgreens. And this is, I think, a very funny example. These are little badges that you buy.
Icons.
Yes, and they're
badges.
For people who are too stupid to tell the doctor what's wrong with them. One of them says, I have the sniffles, I have an achy body, I have a runny nose, I have a cough, And
See, I think you're wrong about that, because to me that doesn't mean that you're stupid. What if that person is handicapped and can't speak? Wow.
Who trapped me? Ernie trapped me.
This is the non-judgmental pew, I might like to remind you.
The second-
No gaydar,
No gaydar,
shade, no tea.
Okay. What's the second one?
Idiocracy
Oh, yeah.
we're discussing.
The TV screen, the patient. And it looks like it's from a public school, or as we shall see.
Or you might think it's the Pew Facebook page.
A pubic school, or the Pew Facebook page.
But it's not.
Which you're going to be very surprised because big revamping, all of the media networks, social media networks, completely new, changed, revamped.
Contemporary.
All excited. All new, all excited, all contemporary. Okay. So this is like from a public school, so obviously you see they misspelled patients. Or
Now
else they
Michael
gave
was
the
out.
wrong definition.
See, but I was thinking that the workers who were putting that up, like, they
we
could just...
didn't get to it.
Okay, we'll get to that.
The next one is near and dear to my heart because it's from South Bend, Indiana. And this is a sign celebrating 15 years of pubic
Excellence.
schools. Yeah, excellence in the pubic schools. We presume that they meant to say public schools. But yes, Ernie made a point that possibly the people putting them up didn't speak English. But I mean, that's kind of no excuse.
Right, because don't all the people who do those kinds of jobs, aren't they all from other countries and they don't speak English?
Here they would be, in down south they would be, but in South Bend, I mean, I don't know.
Even in South Bend.
I mean,
No
as this
corner
one-
of the United States. It's
but
free
I mean,
of
even
immigrant
so,
workers who
the
don't speak
people
English.
who owned the company, there were so many breakdowns here. I can't even count them all. There's the person who initiated the idea to make the billboard, and then he had to call the company to make it. One of them should have looked at a proof. One of them presumably spoke English. One of them should have looked at a proof. Then when it went up, the workers who put it up. Didn't anybody notice that it was misspelled? I mean, even if they didn't speak English, somebody, when it was up, somebody should have seen. Somebody there spoke English.
It's a copy editing issue. So I guess they
there's
don't
a lot of different editing.
that-
Once it's up, even people on the street who have seen it.
Well, once it's up, they're not going to take it down. It's too
that's
expensive.
another breakdown. Is that they should, that it was up even for 5 minutes. It should have been taken down immediately. And they just don't care. I mean, obviously, there's no other excuse. They just don't care, which is basically idiocracy.
Right, well, when you're false advertising and the false advertising is wrong, do you really care if it's wrong? And are you going to pay
Well, I mean, if that's your job,
to fix the false advertising?
If that's your job and you care about your job, I suppose you would. You need an income, you know?
Yeah, but if it's all just meaningless propaganda, then why fix it? It's not true anyway.
Because that's your job. That's where your income is coming. Whether it's a lie or
They
true.
got paid.
Well, exactly. But I mean, they may not be paid. There may not be money next time. You know. I mean, that's where I guess the breakout is. They just don't care. They assume that there will be money coming in. They assume
They got
that
their
endless.
they got their pubic money and they don't care.
Well, yeah, I guess it did come from the pubic from the pubic.
The
sector.
pubic treasury.
For the pubic sector.
Taxpayer money. Words control mind. Wants to know. Rebecca, come over here. Words control mind. Wants to know if you bumped into Boy George while you were doing your community
and if you did
service
bump into him, did you both bounce off each other
on the beach.
Did you bounce off each other like beach ball?
Hi, everybody.
Come on down, Rebecca Walton.
down.
No, I did not
Cast
run
member.
to Boy George. I wish I did. It would have been very interesting.
It would have perked things up.
Yes, it certainly would have.
Because I hear he carries good coke.
I don't do cocaine.
Kidney
I
in the
have
folds of
never
the flag.
used cocaine before in my life. Whoever told you that
Wait a minute,
was
you
lying.
told me a minute ago.
I did tell you anything a minute ago. I have never used any illegal substance.
You said you never used them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Actually, I did use it. No, Michael.
We'll be.
David tells all my stories.
See you next time.
Bye.